let's see first what is the issue. And I'm going to solve the problem first, then we'll see how to fix it. So I'm going to access my browser, and I'm going to access my ESXi server using the IP address which I provided. And this is my ESXi server. And of course, when you are not accessing using the SSL, this is actually HTTPS I'm accessing. So you can see HTTPS 192.168.1.2. So I'm getting this advanced option. It is showing connection is not private. Now go to advanced. Well, normally what you would expect is, okay, accept the issue and go ahead. But there is no option here to accept the certificate or accept the issue and go ahead and browse my server. I cannot do that. So how to access it now? And I can show you, this is, let's access my Windows. I am going to access one of my Windows machine, and from that I am going to do the same thing. This is from my Windows, by the way, Windows 10, and you see same thing, IP address of the ESXi server, and here proceed to, and it's showing ONCEP, but there is a way to accept the risk and go ahead, and this is, I'm getting it from my Windows 10 client, right? But whereas from my Mac, I'm not able to get it. So should I go ahead and always use my Windows? Of course not. So how to fix it? Let's see how to fix it. So now I'll have to download my certificate manually, and then I have to install it on my MacBook, and then I can do it. I can browse it, right? So let's do that first. So before that, this procedure actually will be it will be useful only when you can SSH or you can secure shell to your ESXi host. Okay, so here if you don't do that, I'm sure you can enable it if you have access to the console, ESXi server console. Or if you don't have access, let's see how to access first the console, because without you can remote login to using SSH to your server, you cannot browse or you cannot download the certificate. So how to do that? Let's see. So well, for that I have to access my remote server console to enable it. So I'm going to access my serial console of the server, right? So this is a Supermicro server, and I'm going to log in as admin. This is my home server, and this is the way I can see the details of the server, and it is running. So just click it here on the page, and here launch.jnlp, and I can maybe put this file. This file will be downloaded and put it on our desktop just to browse it. Let's see what it is. So here it is, JNLP, and open it. Right click and open, and open. So now this will continue and run. Of course, Java should be installed for running a JNLP file. In your, I'm sure you must have Java already installed in your Mac. If not, please do that. Then this is the console of the server, right? ESXi 7. So you see here, this is ESXi 7, and I have 128 gig of RAM in the server. So let's go and log into this server. So here, virtual media, virtual keypad, I'll put F2 here, okay, and this will give me the option of logging into my console. Okay, and here then I have to go to troubleshooting options and press enter. Here I have already, you see here I have already enabled SSH. Okay, if you want, you can just toggle it, you can disable or you can enable. So I have enabled it. If you have not enabled, just enable this, and then that's all you need to do. And then what you do is press escape, and press escape, and you can go back, and you are done. And if it is obviously, if you are, because I didn't change, so it didn't ask to, because I have not restarted, by the way, anything, any interface or any IP address I have not changed, so it will not restart your management network. So that's all I need to do, enable SSH on the console of the ESXi. Now I can go to my terminal and SSH to my server and root and the IP address like 2 and give the password. Okay, I logged in. Okay, I logged into my ESXi host, and after that just go to ESXi VMware, and there will be one SSL directory as well. And okay, you see these are the files present in this file in the SSL directory. So what we need to do is cstore.pem. This is the file we need, and we have to download it. Okay, so of course this is, I have SSH, and if I want, I can actually just do a VI editor of CA and copy this to my one of the local file, or I can do this way, or I can download it, right? So let me download this. Okay, so how to download? I'll do an SCP, so secure cell, secure copy. First I have to exit, and what I have done is I have created a directory for my VMware specific VMware certificate and ESXi, because I did it earlier, so I have created, and rather I have downloaded all this, so I'm going to delete rm store. Okay, so now I don't have anything here. SCP, and what is the root? 192.168.1.2 colon, and what is the directory? Okay, it's directory VMware and SSL CA store dot cert, right? CR no, the PEM, right? This is, and to dot right. So I downloaded this file. This is the PEM file, or the certificate, which I need to import in my Mac so that I'll be able to browse it. So how to do that? Let's see. here this is my browser, and here this is because it's recording, I have to take it down just to access my browser. So here it is. Go to settings of your browser, and here go to more. In the privacy and security section, go to more and manage certificates. When you connect this manage certificates, the certificate window will open, and now what you do, you can directly import it, file, import items, and you can see here ESXi, this is my certificate which I just downloaded, and open it. And here you see there is a red cross here, that means this is not trusted. So just click that. This root is not trusted. This root certificate is not trusted. How to make it trusted? Just right click on it and get info, click on get info, and there is a section called trust, and expand this arrow, and here when this certificate, just click and always trust. You see everything is selected as trust, always trust. That's all you need to do, and just close it. And when closing, obviously it will be saved, so it asks to use your password. I'm going to use my fingerprint, and it is done, and I have accepted. I have imported the certificate. Now close this and let me go and refresh this. Wow, my ESXi server console is now here. Root. So I logged into my ESXi server now, and here I have some VMs of course there, and now I have my vCenter server. Let me start my vCenter server so that I can show you how to do the same thing with a vCenter server as well. So this is my vCenter server. Okay, so I'll just click this vCenter server and just power on my vCenter server. So I have already installed vCenter server, and that is, if you want to know how to install your vCenter, please follow another video from me in my channel, and you can pretty well do that. So it will take some time, of course, to start the whole vCenter server. So I'll pause this video and I'll come back and re-record it once vCenter server is running, and let's see how to access the vCenter server, because I'm sure we are going to face the same issue with the vCenter server as well, because I have not imported the certificate from vCenter server. So I stop here now.